Hey everyone, it's Ben Hardy here, and this is going to be a pretty interesting video for the second channel. I'm basically asking for advice from you guys as to what I should do with several of the vehicles in the fleet. Now, the reason I'm not making this a main channel video is this is just some minor modifications, and I feel like those of you that are subscribed to the second channel are kind of cooler than the people that are subscribed to the main channel, because the main channel is like mainstream, whereas the second channel is like your, hole-in-the-wall type business where not a lot of people know about it, and so I feel like I appreciate your guys' input a little bit more. So let's get right into the video. So let's quickly start with the Raptor, then we'll go to the Jeep, and then we'll go to the TRX last, which you guys can barely see the TRX. Anyways, starting with the Raptor first. So I've already talked about doing front and rear bumpers with the truck. Now, the next thing that I've been considering doing, because I did see it on Instagram, is the wide body kit for the Gen 3. There's an aftermarket company that basically makes like fiberglass fender flares for the Gen 3 Raptor to make it even wider. I would have to get, I don't think new tires, but probably new wheels, or maybe do like spacers or something. I don't exactly know exactly what you have to do with the kit. I just know that there's a wide body kit for the Raptor. So do you guys think that I should do that, turn this into like a crazy all-out Baja vehicle? Because I obviously have a rock crawling vehicle, so I don't need this to be super narrow and all that kind of, it's already wide because it's a Raptor, but let me know what you guys think on the wide body kit. And then, like I've said before, I'm eventually going to do a chase rack, and then, rear bumper, exhaust. I'll do an exhaust from AWE because they just make the best exhaust systems. I absolutely love them. Now, popping over here to the Wrangler, and we'll actually pop out of the garage, and pop back into the garage so we can see it a little bit better. So first modification I'm considering is doing 37s. So this Wrangler has like less than 500 miles on it. So obviously these tires are pretty much brand new, so I have no reason to replace the tires, but I've been told that you can just put 37s on this in stock form and you don't have to change anything. And so I've been considering doing that and then just selling these tires, or maybe using them for, well, I could put them on the Raptor down the road. It looked funny going from 37s to 35s, but they both have 17-inch wheels, so I'm sure that it would work out, and I'd get a little bit more travel there with the Raptor having 35s. But anyways, that's something I'm thinking about doing. Let me know if you guys think that's a good idea, or if you think I should just stick with the 35s for now. And then same with the Raptor, front and rear bumpers. I'm kind of torn on that because the Wrangler comes with really cool bumpers from the factory that you can just put a winch in already. And so I don't know if I'm like exactly sold on that idea. Now, the big one that I really need your advice on is, got to pop here to the very back, shocks. So this comes with Mopar shocks as standard. If you get a 392 without the Extreme Recon, it actually comes with Fox shocks, but the Extreme Recon ditches it for Mopar shocks because the Fox shocks aren't long enough. So I need to know what shocks I should get for the Wrangler. Now, I definitely want to get a shock that will work with SDI's kit. They basically turn pretty much any shock into like a live valve shock, similar to what you have with the Raptor and with the TRX. And so I like that adjustability. And so just let me know what you guys would recommend from a shock perspective that would work with SDI's kit, so that I could just improve on-road performance with the Wrangler, and then obviously off-road performance as well. And then if there's any other modifications you guys can think of. I don't think I'm going to do mud flaps like I did on the TRX and on the Raptor, because this is literally just for crawling. The reason I have mud flaps on those is because I do a lot of Baja driving, and when I go in groups with people, I'm trying to be like conscientious and not fling a ton of rocks at them, and so that's why I have the mud flaps. Whereas this, I'm never going to do high-speed off-roading, so it doesn't need it. Maybe like a rack or something at the top down the road. I don't know. That's just something that's potential. Now, as for the TRX, I have been going back and forth for a very long time as to whether or not I should put 37s on it. So this truck was not designed to have 37s, and I've seen people with 37s on the TRX, and it looks great. Like Street Speed 717 did it with his truck, but then I've also seen them take their trucks off-road, and it kind of just like smacks into the fender a massive amount. So I'm just not sure if it's worth it. But I don't know. That's something that I've been thinking about, because I do need new tires for the TRX. These tires still have quite a bit of life left with them, but I don't have a spare tire that's usable. This looks usable, but it has a puncture in the sidewall, so it doesn't actually hold, even though it looks like it has air, it doesn't actually hold air properly, is what I'm trying to say. So that's something with the TRX. And then the last thing, which I gotta, the video quality in this is not going to be great, because again, it's a second channel video, guys. is potentially doing something different here. You guys know that I've dented this in because of some high-speed off-roading, but basically reinforcing this. I don't know what to do exactly, but I'm thinking about something like as thick as what the Raptor comes with stock, and then what the TRX came with stock, frankly. You guys can see the skid plate here was for the TRX. Definitely heavy duty, but you can see I also dented that one in as well. But if you guys have any recommendations for what I could do to like basically probably cut like right there and then add something in, that would be awesome, so we can kind of figure that out. And other than that, I can't think of anything else. So this is supposed to just be a short video, but yeah, let me know what you guys think from a recommendation perspective with all these vehicles so that we can, I guess, continue the build with all of them. That's going to sum things up for today's video. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about each of the vehicles. And with all that being said, I'll see all of you in that next video.